Welcome everybody. I am OL Shammy, a Twitch affiliate streamer, and here today I'm going to explain to you how to do a BRB or a hype screen countdown where it plays all your clips in a random order, allowing you to get ready or take a brief rest. So first, obviously in OBS you want to set up your BRB overlay, which I have already done. And then what would normally happen is I would have a command that would go ahead, come in here, and as you can see, it's just going to continually to play my clips. I can use this for a countdown, I can use this for BRB. And today I'm going to just kind of explain how this all works for you so we can go ahead and get you all set up and get you ready for that. So without further ado, let's jump into doing this. So we're going to switch scenes here so I can capture the screen. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to my GitHub page and download the code. So you're going to come to here, link will be down below. You're just going to go ahead, select code, download zip, go save as, and save it locally on your drive. I've already done that. Navigate to where you saved it, so make sure you save it somewhere obvious. You're going to see a zip file, just go ahead, extract all, go into the directory, and you'll see the shout out repeat release HTM. This is what you want to use. So we're going to go ahead, and I use Visual Studio Code to do this. I do recommend using something like this or Notepad++, something with line numbers on the side. It will make it easier to follow along. So it's going to open up at the top. You're going to scroll down, and we want to scroll down to about line 116. And we're going to have to enter some things. If you've already done my other shout out, then you're already very familiar with the client ID and the client secret. You should actually already have it. You can go ahead and actually copy and paste them and skip the next section into there. But for those of you who haven't done this or don't have your client ID, client secret, what we're going to need to do is go to dev.twitch.tv. God, I'm so used to saying com on everything. You're going to want to go over here, log in with Twitch, and we want to go ahead and register our application. So give it a name like BRB, your channel name. Basically, it needs to be something unique. It will yell at you if you try to use someone else's. And then you can just put in localhost, http://localhost, select a category, broadcaster suite, I guess, for this, and then go ahead and hit create. Once you create it, you can go to manage, and you want to click on client secret, and you go, yes, okay, I do want to see that. Please, if you do regenerate this, if you go, show it to me again, because you already did it for your shout out, you'll have to go back to your shout out and replace it with the new secret, because basically it's generating a new password. So first thing you want to do is come to client ID, and basically copy the client ID, go back over to the code that you opened up, go to line 116, and in between the two single quotes, paste it in there. So you should see your client ID in there. Then go back to here, come to your client secret, go ahead, copy it, switch back over, come into here, paste it in there. And that's all you need from there. So you can close out your web browser. Then you want to come down to line 122, and you want to go ahead and type in your channel name. Mine is OL Shammy, so I put it in there. And then you'll see this on line 125. If you want to use a command to start this, which is what I prefer to do, because I may just want to go to the overlay and not start this right away or whatever, depending on how your overlay is. Maybe you're using the same overlay where you might play other things and you don't want it to automatically start when you expose it. Leave it at 2. If you want it to just auto start and continually repeat, go ahead, put a 0 in there. And then the other things you can do is on lines 127, 128. These commands, BRB and BBack, you can customize them or just leave them as BRB, so exclamation point BRB in chat. It will start it up and will rotate through all your clips, and it'll just repeat and repeat and repeat until you basically turn the overlay off or send the command to shut it up, basically. And then there's text over it. Right now mine, it says be right back. You can modify it to whatever makes sense to your channel, or you can just blank it out. And then same thing if you want to do a hype countdown where it's just going to play through your clips once and not repeat. I have it set to hype and hypes. You can change that to whatever makes sense. And again, hype, you saw on mine, it was hype, hype, hype. Again, you know, whatever you feel like doing. And if you don't want to hide the scene to stop this from going on, so it's like the BRB is going, you just want to stop it or it errors out or whatever, exclamation point reset SO will basically reload the page and leave it as is, and then you can resend the command. So again, something handy to do. I don't need to change anything here on there beyond these two secrets. We'll leave it plain, and then you just go File. You want to make sure you save your work, and then you go back to where you saved the file, double click it. It's going to open up and it's going to look like a standard white page. And then just go to your chat. I'm just using my OBS connection to chat, but you can open it up on Twitch without broadcasting, obviously, and just send the command. In this case, BRB. Okay, and as you can see here, it starts off, and man, do I get scared in alien games. And basically, you just want to make sure, see, it says be right back right at the top. There we go. And, it'll just kind of play through the clips, and then this way you can run to the bathroom or do whatever you else need to do while you're on a BRB, take a break, brew a cup of tea, etc. Now, and you can see it's just going to keep on repeating the clips until you come back, switch it, or go reset SO or whatever. Now, if you want to do this in Streamelements, for example, well, what you're going to want to do is go to streamelements.com, go to your dashboard, go to your overlays, and then the overlays that you use or where you want this on, you can either create a new one or go Edit. And then you're going to want to go down here, Add, and you're going to want to go Add Custom Widget. And then you're going to, so put the widget wherever you want to do it, whatever size you want, like, right there is fine. Then go Open Editor, delete these two lines. Whoops. Let's see. Basically delete these two lines, make sure you're on HTML. Come back over to where you saved the file. Select all, copy, make sure you select all, and then you go back into Streamelements, paste it in there, hit done, hit save, and then if you want, you can hit preview. It'll open it up in a new tab. I'm going to mute the sound this time, and then again, what you want to do is go into your chat, send your BRB command, or in this case, I'll send hype, just to show you the difference, and there you go. It is now up and in there, and it will go ahead and basically run through your clips randomly, and you can use it as a countdown. And if you want to change to BRB, you can do that in the middle there. And again, it's just randomly going to go through your clips until it exhausts all your clips. So it's great and it's wonderful. Now, if you want to add it to OBS, obviously go to the scene where you want it to add to, just hit plus, go browser, give it a name, the scene that you obviously want it on, hit OK, go local file, and we're just going to browse to it. I'm already in the directory, but obviously if you need to change directories, browse to where you saved it, hit shoutout, repeat, release. I always select control audio from OBS. This allows me to independently control each one of these so I can make it louder or softer than everything else. So you see it comes up here. I'm going to mute this for this example. And then you can just come into your chat, hit BRB to test it. And there you go. It's playing right there, and it'll keep on playing until you are ready to do it. Now if you want to do hype, you can do hype. And that's really all there is to it. Nothing very complex in adding it into OBS or Streamlabs OBS, which is basically just OBS with Streamlabs in there. And then again, as always, if you need to reset it, reset SO. We'll go ahead and clear it. So hopefully that helps people with either Streamelements or OBS, solves a problem that you have. As always, I am OL Shammy. If you have any questions, feel free to pop into my chat when I stream, usually 9 p.m. Eastern, and ask away. I have no problems helping you out and getting this going. It was a fun project and I enjoyed it. And if you can think of any suggestions, feel free. Otherwise, happy streaming, everybody. Bye.